My heart pounded and pounded, but I did not go back. Instead, I crouched into a teensy clown ball, and I peeked through the bush branches. That witch was wearing pointy black witch hat, had a long black witch dress. She passed Mother on the sidewalk. "Hello," said Mother. "Moo," said Ollie. The witch laughed at him. "I think he means boo," she said to the Then both of them laughed some more, and they kept on walking. I flopped on my back, very relieved. "Phew," I said. "That was a close one." Then I wiped my nervous head, and I tried to calm my breathing. Only too bad for me, because all of a sudden, Mother came running around the bush. And she got me my pen spenders again, and this time she didn't let go. Chapter 8. Candy. Dear little candy wrapper that I'm writing on the new pencil. Halloween was a very long night. After the witch, we saw 2 monsters and 3 more witches. Witches were big candy eaters, apparently. I hid behind Mother till they were gone. Ollie mooed at them. Cows are braver than they look. From Junie B. Jones. After I finished writing, I pulled off my clown nose and I breathed the fresh air. I am glad that night is over, I said, really relieved. Just then Grandpa Miller came in my room to say goodbye. He and Grandma were going to the airport to pick up Daddy and his business trip. Only bad news, because Daddy wouldn't be home till I was asleep, so I couldn't see him till morning. I hugged Grandma very tight, and I gave him the trail mix to eat my car. Frank Miller will eat anything. Mother was giving Ollie a bath. I dumped my Halloween bag on my bed, and I lined of my stuffed animals to look at it. "Whoa," said my Raggedy Andy named Larry. "You got 1,000,000 candy bars almost." "Yes," said Raggedy Ann named Ruth. Too bad about the dumb apples and raisins. But the rest of it looks good." "I know," I said. Mother took Ollie and me for 4 entire streets, and it was very scary, but I made good haul. Philip looked at me very surprised. "It was scary?" he said. "How come it was scary? I thought you were being screamy." I sighed, very tired. "Yeah, only nobody was afraid of screaming," I said. "Not even the fisherman or dumb Cinderella on her crazy old fairy godmother." After that, all of the stuffed animals hopped in my lap, and we did a group hug. "Don't worry," said Philip Johnny Bob. "You'll be braver next year, I bet." I nodded. "Yes," I said. "Next year, I'll be a cow." After that, I started to count my candy. Philip did a gasp. Peanuts?" he said. "Is that peanuts, I think?" I did a giggle. Then I opened my peanuts. I put one in Philip's trunk. It fell out again. Shoot, said Philip. I tried 2 more times. Then I took him on my desk and tapped the peanut in there. He said. Delicious. After that, I gave peanut layer to Larry and Ruth named Teddy. And I ate rest of it myself. Also, I ate a gummy worm and I chewed my pack of this sugarless scum. After a while, Mother called me from Ollie's room. Junie B, did you wash your face and take your costumes yet? It's really late, honey. You have to go home. You'll have to get in bed. I shut my door very, very quiet because I was too sleepy to wash my face. That's why. I quickly took off my clown pants and I crawled over the covers. I'm already in bed, Mother, I called back. I yawned, very sleepy. I'm going to sleep now, okay? See you in the morning. I turned out my light and I pulled the sheet over over my head so Mother wouldn't see that I didn't wash my face. My eyes felt heavy and pooped. I did another yawn, and I went right into sleep, and I dreamed I was a cow. Chapter 9. Welcome home. In the middle of my dream, I thought I heard my door open. I opened my sleepy eyes tiny bit. Junie B, whispered a voice. It was still dark in my room. I rolled over to see who was talking. All of a sudden, the voice yelled really loud. Ah! It said. I strayed right up. My heart pounded and pounded. Someone was standing next to my bed. I squinted who it was. Guess what? I think it was my daddy. He was standing in the dark, and his hands were over his mouth. Then he was looking at my scary clown face. Daddy? I whispered. Is that you? Junie B, is that you? Daddy whispered back. He turned on my light. Oh my gosh, he said. No wonder you startled me. You still have your makeup on. Just then, Mother came running into my room. Junie B. Jones, I told you to wash that clown makeup off. She said, you could have scared your poor daddy to death. Sorry, Dad. Daddy was panting his heart in his hand. Sorry, Daddy. Sorry I scared you. I said, sorry. After that, I sat there for a second. Then my mouth did a little grin. Did I really scare you, Daddy? Huh? Did I? You're not just saying that, aren't you? Did I really scare you, right? Mother looked annoyed at me. My goodness, Junie B, I never seen anyone who was thrilled about scaring people. It's not nice to do. Nice thing to do. You know. She quick grabbed the tissue and tried to wipe my clown face off. Great, she said. All this does makeups make you smudgy. I giggled at the funny word. Then I picked around her and Daddy. Boo, I'm smudgy, I said. I'm smudged the crown. Daddy raised his eyebrows. Oh, are you? He said. Then he quick plopped on my bed, and he tickled each other very silly. After we got done, we hugged very much. Because I missed that guy. I tell you. I showed Daddy all my Halloween stuff. If it wasn't of those apples and raisins, I would have 100 present candy now, I explained. And I waited till you hear this. Daddy said eat he would eat my raisins, and Mother said she would eat my apples. So now my candy is 100% perfect. Finally, Mother put all my candy bars back in my bag, and she washed my face with a washcloth. And she and Daddy tucked me back to the bed, and they closed the door. Only here is the bestest thing ever of all. 'Cause soon as Mother was gone, Daddy quick opened my door again, and he whispered a quiet secret. Psst, he said really soft. You scared the pants off me, Junie B. Jones. I giggled at that nice compliment. I hugged Philip Johnny Bob real happy, and I smiled myself to sleep.